tell me you're recording.
Yeah.
Were you actually recording?
Yeah.
If that's anything to go by for the weekend, we are breaking 6 hours. We are here in Weymouth. The time has finally come. Operation Sub 6 is a go. This last time I trained to finish a half Ironman, whereas this time I'm training for a time. The target for this Ironman 70.3 is 6 hours. So that is taking 40 minutes off my time. That's the goal, so 40-minute swim, under 3 hours for the bike, under 2 hours for the run, which leaves 20 minutes total of transition. If it goes to plan, that is how everything should look. And then we cross the finishing line. It's 5 hours, 55 seconds, and we hopefully turn around and see 57, 58, 5 something. 59, he's done it with 1 second to spare. And I will say, it includes 6 minutes in the toilet. So if I don't go for a number 2 in the run, that's 6 minutes already taken off the 40-minute time I need to take off. Fun fact, I've done 3 poos before 9 AM. Ready for the 4th. Carb loading is very real. 900 calories before 9 AM is hard work, but hopefully that will help fuel us for tomorrow's race. So as you are all aware, I am a MyProtein athlete, and what is coming up this Friday the 29th? Black Friday, the biggest sale of the year, ladies and gentlemen. My code BAKER will get you up to 80% off. Let me talk you through some of their incredible products, which of course help to fuel me in this half Ironman. Let me talk to you about the Hyrox collection. We've got the Electro, which is incredible. 650 milligrams of sodium in here to help prevent your muscles from cramping. You've got the Recovery, 20 grams of protein, 15 grams of carbs to help you refuel after your workouts. And my personal favorite here is the Electro Fuel. 30 grams of carbs, 300 milligrams of sodium, and mix that with creatine, and you use that as my morning stack. Every single morning I have my creatine mixed with my Electro Fuel. And you can't forget your gels either. 30 grams of carbs in these. These are absolutely incredible. I will be using them in the race. 80% off. Use code BAKER. Black Friday. Enjoy. This is my nutrition. So what I have to take at what point in the bike leg, and then here are the 3 hills on the bike course. So I know exactly what kilometre I'm going to be doing, can't forget. So I know what's coming ahead of me. I've made it too thick.
It's like someone cheating on their exam.
One tip I will say actually, less things you have to think about, the more you can concentrate on racing. So if you're thinking and stressing, oh, when do I need to take what on the bike? If it's written down in front of you, just focus on pedaling hard. It's definitely been a lot more serious in the training and the build up. Last time, you know, I literally went to a concert the week before, got absolutely hammered. This time around, I haven't drank in over a month. I've taken it a lot more seriously. I've got a training plan, because last time I didn't do a single ride over like 60K, which looking back is just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So this time we've been heavily focusing on the bike, because I know I can complete the swim course. I know I can do that in the time that I want to get. And if you're going to take 40 minutes off a half Ironman, you should focus on the bike and focus on the run, because you're going to take the most minutes off that. Right, time to register. So yeah, we're picking up all my like transition 1, transition 2 bags, all my stickers I need to put on my bike, that stuff. I'm 100% going in the merch tent and going to town. Then when you go on your bike rides in the future, they're like, oh wait, he did a half Ironman. Yes, I did. Oh, Adam, how you doing, mate? Good to see you.
How's it all going?
Yeah, good, mate, thank you.
Yeah? Looking forward to it? Beautiful day for it.
Oh mate, we got so lucky with the weather. Last week it said it was going to rain, and now it just looks perfect tomorrow. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
5 minutes for you.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you, bye-bye. I quite like this one. It's a bit colourful. Do you reckon?
Yeah.
You have a big head, remember.
There I am. Theo Baker. Name on the t-shirt.
You made it.
I have made it. I'm ready now. I'm feeling very, very excited. It's a very cool finishing line. All that's left to do now is take the bike to transition, do the transition bag, stickers, that sort of stuff. Got the merchandise, so everyone knows I've done it. Let's go do it. Have I had any setbacks for this race? I mean, since the last half Ironman, I've had hip surgery, put me out for about a year. I then came back thinking, oh, he's great. redid my hip, not ideal, slightly different injury. That put me out for close to a year. So the last 2 years haven't been great, but the last 8 months since the new year have been good, barring one little hiccup, which really did stop the progress that I was making. My running was just going through the roof. I was really fit. It was the fittest I've been in a long, long time. And then 2 days after the Hackney Half, pulled my hamstring, grade 2 tear. You know, could hardly play in soccer race, so that was a real downer for me. It really halted my my Ironman training because I couldn't run. I couldn't run for like 6 weeks, which wasn't great. But what I could do was focus on my swimming technique and the bike. So, you know, every negative thing always comes with some form of positive. It's beautiful weather. I just hope this is like tomorrow. Sunshine, the water's flat. Obviously it's going to be a lot colder at 7 AM tomorrow morning, but still, couldn't ask for better weather. I was a bit scared, obviously, with it being middle of September. This is fantastic. One thing I have noticed, actually, is that the beach is like quite far away. It's quite a long transition run from swim to bike. I was just talking to Elliot, who's qualified for world champs, and he was saying like, oh, if you want to go sub 6, like you picked a tough course. Like the bike is tough for rolling hills, and it's a long transition first in T1. It's a long old run before you even get on the bike, and that obviously doesn't count. So hopefully it doesn't come down to transition time, so. 447, there we are. So I come in there, I'm on the second rack of B. That's not too bad. I wonder if they put carpet out or you're running on this concrete in bare feet. Mate, this is so different. So before, in France, the transition tent was literally next to your bike. So I guess you've got to go in there for transition. So I'll be like, running, I'll sit here, run out. The water is so clear. It feels like I am in France. Like we've got so lucky. It's the middle of September. Job done. All we got to do now is sort nutrition and bottles and whatnot and have lunch. We desperately need lunch, big time. Mate, yeah, you know, it's not ideal meeting. I need to go grab, I haven't eaten lunch yet. I'll give you, I might see you later. That was Billy Munger. That was cool. I was meant to meet up with him because he actually knows my girlfriend from like college or uni or something like that. But his story is nuts. He's basically like a racing car driver, and then he got into an accident, and he now has no legs from I think the thigh down. But he's doing Ironman Kona. Do you know how nuts that is? That's one of the hardest Ironmans out there. He's training for Kona, so he's using Weymouth as a training race. He's already done like I think 2 70.3s. Mad. Now previously in a lot of races, and in particular the last half Ironman, I felt like I hadn't done enough training. Like I really went into the race thinking I've let myself down, I haven't put in the hard work. This time around, I have done enough training, and I can confidently say that the training I've done is enough and will get me under 6 hours. All the training runs, all the brick runs, all the training bike rides I've done, everything suggests that 6 hours is possible. So going into this race with the confidence to go out and execute it is vital for me. And I just hope that on the day, nothing goes wrong. I mean, the weather at the moment is sensational. Just gotta hope for no punctures, no disaster classes. As I said, like all the training suggests that sub 6 is very, very possible.
Sick.
Officially ready. So I managed to get the toilet done this morning, out of the way, so hopefully I don't need to go on the run course, and that's 6 minutes saved. God, this is beautiful, isn't it? Oh my word. The standard no warm up in the water, first 400 meters of pain, and then get settled in.
And so, athletes, it is now time for the final countdown.
Let's go, let's go.
The sunrise was one of the most beautiful sunrises I have ever seen. The water was as flat as it could have been. I felt so ready and so excited to start this race. Just couldn't wait to get in.
Go!
That's sub 40.
So this was one of my best swims I had ever done. Coming out of the water in a total time of 39 minutes and 53 seconds. Average pace, 2 minutes and 6 seconds, which means I beat my 40-minute cut-off time set upon myself by 7 seconds. And therefore, we were on to a sub-6 start.
That swim was the most beautiful thing I've ever done. Mate, that was incredible. Yeah, a lot quicker than last year. Oh mate, this is well sore on your feet, you know. How weird, Talia Mars playing right now. Ow! Where's the red carpet?
What's it with the red carpet? We had it down there for you. Lovely. Oh, lovely. What a...
Yeah, man, you good?
Yeah, good, dude.
Yeah, good, thank you. Okay. Very slow transition. Hiya.
Go on, Theo!
Onto the bike, and I'm not gonna lie, the first 10K, I was pretty darn cold. It was very, very cold on the bike with the wind, the early morning air.
Right, this is it. First official climb of up 1.8 long.
Now the start of the bike leg was pretty much uphill, and for me I sort of preferred that. It meant I was getting out of the way one of the 3 hills in the race course, and more importantly, it was warming me up.
Oh, that is the first hill done out of 3. All right, we are 45 minutes in, done 23K, so we're actually on pace. And this is the slower half of the race, so feeling good, positive, but I know it's a long way to go still. Still 70K and a half marathon to go, so just got to stay steady, keep fueling right, and hopefully that sun can keep heating me because it is a little bit chilly.
The bike was the thing I'd worked the most on. Building that power, building that speed, and I could tell my goal was to hold 30 Ks an hour. So I really, really wanted to do sub 3 hours on the bike or bang on 3 hours. And the way I did this was any hills, which there were 3 main hills, just take it as it comes. But the downhills, I sprinted. I sprinted every single downhill and then made sure on the flats I was maintaining that 30 kilometers an hour as a total average.
An hour in, 31.5 kilometers. We're on track. We're on track for sub 6. Just got to keep it going. Steady as she goes. So I'm going a bit mental. No headphones. Going a bit doolally. Right, 41K in. Going alright. Got a small issue though. I just went to swap bottles from my back bottle cage, but I can't get this one back in. So I'm going to have to stop. God damn it. Really hope I don't get like jelly legs when I stop. Ooh. That was very close, nice and graceful.
It was very inspiring, the amount of people that I met on the bike course that were coming up to me and saying, Theo,
Nice one, mate, you good?
good luck on sub 6, or Theo, I'm also doing sub 6.
What about what are you going for? Sub 6 as well. You going sub 6 as well? Yeah.
I'm here doing this half Ironman because of you. It was very inspiring, and I did get a little bit emotional on the bike. I was able to have some really amazing chats with some people on the flats, not the uphills or the downhills, but on the flats I had some really amazing chats with people out there.
Mate, that video with Mbappe yesterday.
Do you like it?
Well, not yesterday, but
A couple of days ago.
incredible.
Billy!
Have a good one.
Yes, mate!
Hey, good.
Good, keep it up, man! I can't lie, I had a little bit of a dip. There was a long, tedious, like 2 kilometers of just slow uphill just now. Yeah, I'm hoping it speeds up a bit because the last 10K or so has been a bit slow. Right, this is it. We are 60 kilometers in and the second climb, which is, I think, the biggest. it's just begun, and it gets steep, very steep at the end. Just take it slow, Theo. That's all you need to do. Just get up there. Don't back yourself up. I don't know if you can see that on the Garmin, that red of hell. Oh God. %. Jeez. God, it's beautiful there. Absolutely beautiful. In the middle of Dorset, cows, sun, the sea air, and a downhill before the big climb.
And it was a killer. Both those hills were absolute killer. I think got up to like 19% gradient. But I knew that going into the race. It ended up being about 1,000 meters of elevation.
Come on, literally 15k to go. This is savage. Yes. Right, this is it. 9k to go. This is the final hill. And it's gruesome. 17% gradient. 18. 19. Oh, that was absolutely horrific. Got up to 19% incline, which is crazy. Is there electrolytes? Thank you.
Well done.
I can just feel myself getting a bit of cramp everywhere. So taking on board some extra electrolytes on top of the ones I'm already having should keep that at bay.
It was a very, very nice bike ride. Arguably, it was one of my favorite bike rides I've ever done. Off the back of definitely my favorite swim I've ever done. Everything is going right. Everything is going very, very right. The bike course was completed in 3 hours, 3 minutes and 13 seconds, which was 3 minutes longer than I had anticipated. But with the 1,000 meters of elevation gain within that bike course, I was extremely happy with that. Now, this is when things got serious. Due to the first transition being about 8.5 minutes long, my total transition time was about 15 minutes, which meant 40 minutes in the swim, about 15 minutes transition and 3 hours on the bike. So I had just over 2 hours to complete my half marathon. Now, in the previous half Ironman, my half marathon time was about 2 hours 20. Okay, so I needed to make sure with a peace of mind, I would run a sub 2 hour half marathon.
Mate, that bike's hard. The hills are rough, man.
Obviously, before you start running, when you're in that transition zone, you don't know how your legs are gonna act when you start running off the back of the bike and the swim.
Thank you.
All the way now, all the way. Let's go.
That looked sore.
Ow. Keep going, buddy. Fucking wallet. I do need a piss. Do I go? Woo.
Abs are out.
Come on. That was a sub 5 minute transition. My legs were fucking good.
My legs worked. My legs more than worked. That first kilometre I went out flying. It was like a 4:30, 4:45.
Fucking hell.
So much support.
Man, I'm running at fucking 4 minute pace, sorry.
I knew I had to slow down a little bit, but I felt very, very strong. Everything was going to plan, and I knew if I kept up this pace, or even slowed down a little bit, to like 5:10-ish, I would complete the half Ironman in under 6 hours.
Come on, Theo, let's go. Let's go.
I'm running way faster than I planned it. But it's okay because I know I'm going to slow down eventually, right? Or some miracle I keep up this pace.
Yes, Theo. Let's go, Theo, come on.
Oh, that hill was horrible. Left leg, head quad started to hurt a little bit. Go, Theo, you got it.
And then we get to around the halfway mark. We're around 10K in. I cannot stomach any more gels. My body just goes, no, you are not taking in any more carbohydrates. Now, in the last race in France, it was at this point I had to go to the toilet. And I said to myself, if I take a 10-minute toilet break now, you're not gonna do this, mate. You're not gonna break 6 hours. So, no, I didn't shit myself. I sucked it up and I carried on. I carried on running. But I needed to go to the toilet. But I held that thing in. Fucking shit myself.
Let's go, Theo.
I like that. Which one are you, the T-Rex? I like that.
It was at this point where I started to realize that I was gonna break 6 hours, and I definitely was getting a little bit emotional on the course. Again, there were so many people out who were speaking to me and saying, I'm doing this race because of you. It was genuinely like very, very moving. The amount of support that this run course had, not only for me, but for all the runners. Like the spectators didn't stop cheering, didn't stop shouting. Some incredible signs were made which would make you laugh along the way. Really, it was a really cool experience to do that run through the heart of Weymouth. The last 500 meters or so was just incredible. Two years is a long time, right? 2 years is a long time since the last race. I really do feel ready. I'm ready to go out and just smash it, and fingers crossed I get 6 hours. And if I don't get 6 hours, I will say it's not the end of the world, but it actually is the end of the world. If I don't get 6 hours, I will turn comments off. So
Go show up the pitch side for a while.
yeah. I really would like to get 6 hours, because I feel like this is like a really big goal of mine. I've worked really hard, so if I don't get it, I will be sad. And also, I will say this time, it's going to be not a single tear shed as I cross that finishing line. I have grown, I am a stronger person, and there will not be any tears.
So crying is weak? Is it?
Crying is not weak. But crying is not weak. Crying makes you a man. I will do the crying on the running. I'll get it out of the way. Nah, I won't cry. It'll be fine.
Right,
Nice one, nice one.
let's do it.
I drew a line for you. Oh, what a thing to do. And it was all yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones turn to something beautiful. For you, I bleed myself dry.
Let's go, Theo.
It's true. Look how they shine for you. Look how they shine for you. Look how they shine for you.
The amount of people on the course that were saying like they signed up because of me is really crazy. It's actually so inspiring. Like the shit we're making is actually helping people.